Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Daily here, back with the Daily Tactics Podcast, and today we're going to be talking Lego leaks. You guys know I have my Lego YouTube channel, Daily Bricks, and a ton of brand new Lego leaks basically just came out, and a lot of them I'm interested in seeing what they end up actually looking like, but I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to be purchasing a whole lot of them. The first one that we've got here is going to be coming out August 1st, so it's actually still a ways away, and I feel like a lot can change in this time period, but this is going to be set 75358, and that's Young Jedi Adventures, a 4+ set. The last 4+ Lego Star Wars set we got was the Endor Walker with the Ewok and the Scout Trooper. Really disappointing set, really expensive for what it was. Absolutely ridiculous, in fact. Oh, and no, sorry, this is a June 1st release, not August. There was a mistake on this post that was actually fixed. I'm using Lego Insider News for all the information, so go follow them if you're interested. But yeah, June 1st. That's a little bit better than August, 2 months ahead, but still, a decent ways away. Plenty could change. This is going to be a Young Jedi Adventures set, so not really something that I'm super interested in. It's mainly going to be a bit more of a kiddie set. 124 pieces for $39.99 apparently. I know inflation has been hitting the Lego game and stuff like that, but that is a really, really bad price to piece ratio. That is pretty absurd. There better be a lot of minifigs in this thing, or else I don't really see anyone buying this. It's a weird thing that, like, the younger the set's age area is, the more expensive it is. And I guess that's true because, like, in other industries like clothing industry, like baby clothes are really expensive compared to regular human clothes. So I guess Lego's just taking that same principle and using it for Lego sets. Yeah, $39.99 for 124 pieces is absolutely absurd. That should be max a $20 set, something like that. And for perspective, another leak is going to be set 75363, which is the Mandalorian's N1 Starfighter Microfighter, which is 88 pieces. That is going to include the Mandalorian and Grogu, and it is priced at $15. Now, normally Microfighters are $10. I literally just bought a Microfighter for $10 from Barnes & Noble. Sorry, I just dropped something on the table. And now all of a sudden they are $15. Kind of a bummer that they're increasing the prices like that. That's a little bit silly. But I guess the rationale behind that is that, $5 extra for the Grogu minifigure, but it's literally a baby minifigure. I don't know. That's pretty bad. I think this is probably just going to end up being the norm from now on. If they're just increasing the prices, they're increasing the prices. We've already seen it from other sets from Lego, so I think we're just starting to get the new norm. But yeah, $15 for a Microfighter. I've never really been too interested in Microfighters or anything like that. They're not really my shtees, so yeah, whatever. I'm sure some people will enjoy that, but I could certainly leave it. I don't think that's something I need in my life, to be completely truthful. Now, the next Lego leak is probably one of the ones that I'm actually most excited for. That's going to be set 75365, which is going to be the Yavin 4 Rebel base set. It is going to be 1,067 pieces, so a fairly decently sized set, and supposedly over 12 minifigures. That's a lot of minifigures, and that's where that price comes in of $160. That's actually not bad. That's like a little bit less, or sorry, a little bit more than $10 a figure. I don't mind that. I think that's okay. Plus, you get 1,000 Lego pieces along with it. That's pretty great. Supposedly, it's going to include a Y-wing microfighter, a watchtower, sort of like the ones we saw at the end of A New Hope, and a 360-degree tall and open playset. So you can open it up, you can move it around, you can, move the figures around, have different dioramas, stuff like that. Kind of a cool playset. Yavin 4 is one they've never done before, I'm pretty sure. So could be kind of cool. I am anticipating some sweet minifigures from this. Lots of rebels, which is great. I kind of doubt that they're going to have any Imperial minifigures in this, since there's never really an attack on the Yavin 4 rebel base, unless you can count like Star Wars Battlefront 2. But nonetheless, I'm excited for some serious rebel action here. I think this will be a really, really cool set, and Yavin is just a planet we haven't really explored in LEGO a whole awful lot, so I think that'll be pretty neat. Now, this next thing I don't think is going to be pretty neat, which is LEGO Star Wars mechs. This is coming, supposedly. This is going to be Darth Vader's mech, 139 pieces, $15. Boba Fett's mech, 155 pieces, $15. Stormtrooper mech, 138 pieces, $15. Apparently, you're going to receive each minifigure along with the mech, but and maybe they'll be able to like be in the cockpit of the mech or something like that. But I don't know. I think it's kind of lame. Star Wars mechs aren't really a a thing. They're not a thing in Star Wars. And it's basically feels like a little bit of fan fiction from Lego. I don't think it's necessary. I think this is just kind of a waste of sets that we're getting this summer. Just skip them. Don't put these out. Put out something else. Put out like another, battle pack or something like that instead of mechs. I think they're trying to test the waters, maybe sort of see how this goes, because this kind of came out of the blue. They do have some other IPs that they do mechs for, and those are kind of popular. So maybe Lego's thinking, well, if these are popular, maybe we can get something moving and grooving with Star Wars here and make some more money. And I think it's just a mistake. I think this is just a miss. I don't need this in my life. I'm not gonna buy them. That's just a waste of time, I think. At least you could get a cheaper minifigure for Darth Vader, Boba Fett. Stormtroopers are already cheap, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, at least they'll come with a minifigure for those guys. Hopefully they're new versions of those, that'd be nice. So that way, other versions that come in bigger sets stay exclusive to those sets. I'd like that, but it is what it is. Either way, we've also currently got ourselves a new buildable character. It's a buildable Chewbacca, so it's going to be just like a big old version of Chewbacca, similar to what they've done with like Yoda or R2-D2 in the past. It's going to be 2,330 pieces, and it's going to be $200. I've never really been into these large-scale buildable characters. Not really my thing. The only ones I'd ever like consider buying are like the droids, like R2-D2 or BD1, because those are at least like somewhat life size. Not really, but like kind of makes sense to have like a little buildable model of those. But Chewbacca, I don't think it's necessary. I think it's just kind of silly, and at $200, I don't think this is gonna sell well. I think we've got a fairly bad looking lineup right now. I think it's looking pretty bad. There is one very, very nice consultation prize, I guess, and that's that there's going to be some sort of swamp speeder coming out in August as well, along with all those microfighters and stuff like that. It's going to be priced at $35 with 253 pieces. I have a feeling at that price point versus the number of pieces, there's got to be at least 4 or 5 minifigures coming with it. I saw some rumors and sketch-ups that it might be like a 327th swamp speeder. That could be kind of cool. Other people are saying it could be like the Kashyyyk Corps again, or they might just continue doing the 501st thing. I'm a little tired of 501st minifigures now. But yeah, it could be any of those. Could be kind of neat. So those are the current lineups for August. There's 2 that we don't know about. That's going to be 75359 and 75361. The first one is 108 pieces and $25. Maybe we're going to get another battle pack or something like that. That would be kind of neat. It's like a little pricey for a battle pack. Normally they're $20, but maybe they're really are raising the prices. And then 75361 is going to be 526 pieces, and we don't know the price point of that just yet. Then in September, we have 2 Ahsoka sets apparently coming out. One's going to be $70, one's going to be $100. The first one's 600 pieces, the second one's 1,000 pieces. I think those are pretty good price points for the number of pieces. And then there is a question mark on set 75354, which is going to be, we don't know what it is. We know it's 1,883 pieces, and we don't know the price point of that. I'm guessing it's probably going to be like another Ahsoka set, something like that. But those are just guesses. Those are, I don't know. Then there's also going to be an advent calendar coming out in September with those Ahsoka sets, and the Buildable Chewbacca is going to be in September as well. And then in the fall, we're going to get UCS set, which is supposedly 5,374 pieces and $650. Interesting. Yeah, that's a lot of pieces. That's a big one. Maybe it's a Death Star. I don't know. Maybe it's like the new Mandalorian speeder. Maybe it's something from Ahsoka. I'm not entirely sure. And then in June we have that Young Jedi's adventure set. So those are all the current Lego leaks going on. I'm really hoping that there's more. I'm not super into a lot of these. It's just not really my thing. Most of these, the Swamp Speeder, I'm excited for. Yavin 4, I think, is cool. I might buy it. I'm not sure if I'll build it. It just seems like a fun collectible set to keep sealed. Yeah, I'm not totally sure. I'm honestly more excited about the collectible minifigure series that's coming out, which is going to be 100 Years of Disney Wonder. And it's basically like all of the Disney animated characters are going to be in this CMF. That looks pretty cool. Probably won't collect those either, but it just looks cool. I like the Stitch one especially. But yeah, not really anything too crazy going on for Star Wars. It's looking pretty bad. There was a leaked Mandalorian minifigure. It's a unique new design, and supposedly it might be coming out alongside one of the Ahsoka sets, is the best guess, it seems. But beyond that, not really sure what's going to go on with that. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting round of sets. Kind of disappointing, but this one Swamp Speeder could be cool, and the Yavin one could be cool. Either way, guys, thanks for listening to the podcast. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.